Hello YouTube, this is Bonnie with another unboxing and first impressions. And today, well yesterday, I got the second edition of the Awakened Soul Oracle by Ethony Dawn. And she is the creator of the Bad Bitches Tarot. She does have a Money Manifestations deck. I believe I can't think if she has a Lenormand deck or not, but she's got 3 other decks in the pipeline right now. The Muses of Tarot, she's going to have a Love Tarot. Actually, I think the Muse one is an Oracle deck. She's going to have, yes, a Love Tarot and another one. But so check on her website and her YouTube channel, Ethony, Ethony.com, or on her YouTube channel, just type in Ethony, E-T-H-O-N-Y in the search box. So here we go. So I already undid the clunky box, and Ethony's in Canada, British Columbia, I think. So, so this is the second edition. I missed out on her first edition. It was pretty much out of print by the time I found out about it, and I saw a bunch of unboxings and first impressions of the deck way back when, and I was so upset that it was no longer in print. So this is the second edition. I believe that some of the cards have been changed, but since I don't have the first edition, I can't, you know, do a side-by-side. So if you have the first edition, comment below which cards you notice have been changed. And yeah, I would really like to know. And so look, I've got a beautiful invitation to her Awakened Soul Coven. I am intrigued by this. Yeah, she has a coupon code here for the, oh, get 50% off your first month. And oh, I guess on this card, the images are from the Modern Goddess Oracle, and it's coming, oh, it said it was coming in 2019, but it looks, it's 2020. So you can see some of those images, and let's see if we can get down a little bit. There we go. Awesome artwork. So I'm excited about that. I haven't, you can still pre-order these decks on her website for a slightly lower price. She's opting to do that instead of Kickstarter. So I believe one deck, the Muses of Tarot Oracle, is going to be available really soon. Like, probably within the next month, but the other 2 is going to be more later in the year, like November. So, oh, look how beautifully it's packaged. I mean, she does quality work. Just everything, attention to detail, and I really don't want to undo this beautiful tissue paper, but I must. And I want to keep it because I've started getting into collage work, and you know, I'm looking at envelopes and scraps of paper and packing material in a whole new light. Because all this can add texture to you know, the collage work. So yeah, I really don't like doing this, but if you want to see the cards, it must be done. I'll try to keep it intact as much as possible because I can use it and I will use it. Yeah, I'm looking at trash and scraps in a whole new way now, and I'm actually looking for that kind of ephemera and just bits and bobs of extra things. Let's see. Well, I did the best I could. But yes, there's still some long pieces that I can use. Oh. I'm gonna tear that off. I don't want it sticking on anything else. Okay. So there it is. It is a big oracle. And in fact, I may have to go back. Try to get as much of the cards as I can. Go back up. Okay, so I think the box looks the same. The Awakened Soul, 50 card oracle deck and guidebooks. It does a second edition, created by Ethony, art by Danielle Mulligan. So this is 2020 version. I think the other one was done a couple of years ago, maybe longer. I'm not sure. If you know, please feel free to comment. So, oh wow. This deck was very economical for what I'm feeling the production value and quality is. It was, I pre-ordered it. It was $40, and I believe $12.50 shipping from Canada. But this is a beautiful, that buttery matte kind of cardstock. It's a clamshell. It's not even a two-piece, two-piece. It's a clamshell. Yay! I tell you, she does quality. Her Bad Bitches Tarot is a clamshell too. And there's her insignia, a bee. I know she loves her bees. And there's the beautiful guidebook, which we'll take a look at later. But it has that buttery, a little bit of the, it kind of feels like, if I've done an unboxing of the Roots and Wings Oracle by Kate Riles, and this is kind of what it reminds me, that kind of coating. Maybe it's a UV coating, I don't know. But beautiful purple. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. Watercolors. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, I'm going to get into this. It's wrapped up pretty tight with the plastic band. So there are the beautiful backs. Gorgeous. And these are etched in silver. And I hope it's a silver that's going to hold up. You know, some metallic etchings do and some don't. Some, wear off very nice for that aged look. And some just chip off mercilessly. So, though knowing Ethony, I know this will probably age nicely. All right, so now let's get into the cards. So excited. Now I'm just gonna, yeah, I think I've got all the cards. They are quite large, so if you want to see, there's my hand, and here's the card in my hand. So it is quite large. My hands are small, but this, yeah, for somebody with hands as small as mine, these will not be easy to riffle shuffle, but I'm an overhand shuffler, so I'll find a way. So the first one is Action. I love the energy in that card. Adventure. She's got everything in here. The compass. Kind of a secret passage. Maybe to another realm. I love it. Oh, she is very into her girl power, and I love it. Her feminine energy. Hence the Bad Bitches Tarot, and I just love this. Authenticity. So I love how, you get a whole array of human beings here, and they're just being their authentic self, whatever that may entail. Excuse me, I love the butterflies. I love, I don't know, the mix of watercolor and digital art, but I love it. Boundaries. She's drawing her circle around her. That is beautiful. Challenge. And I like how the keywords are unobtrusive in the oracle. So if you don't totally jive with the keywords, they're kind of unobtrusive. The picture, you know, takes, that's where your focus is drawn to, is the picture. So it can take, you know, sometimes in a reading, the same card in two different readings can take on two different meanings, you know, if you get what I'm saying. Change. There's a snake shedding the skin, so a transformation type of card. I love her green eyes, if you can see that in there. Beautiful. And the cardstock, super matte, sturdy, not thick. So it has some bend to it, but not flimsy at all. Great cardstock. I know many will be very pleased with the cardstock. Cleanse. She's got her little sage bundle and her little amulet, all her crystals, her salt lamp. You can see that. I know her top mint is blending in with my cloth there. Compassion. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? Do you see all this broken down timber cut? It doesn't look like it's burned, but it looks like it's cut. And Ethony's in Australia, and this just kind of reminds me, she could have put in a koala in there, though I know she did all the artwork was done before, probably before the worst of the fires over there in Australia. That's just what this card makes me think of. And if you saw that viral YouTube video of the woman saving the little koala, you know, poor thing. Thinking about that video makes me want to cry. I need to turn this card because that's what it's reminding me of. Connection. Mind-body connection. Exercise, yoga, any type of exercise, whatever is your jam, really does help that contribute to the mind-body connection. You know, one is not more important than the other. They, you know, one can't thrive if the other part isn't. They both go hand in hand. Desire, kind of lover's card here. Very hot and steamy. I love it. Devotion. I remember this card from the walkthroughs I've seen. And I love that it's ballet. I'm a former dancer, so I love the ballet. And you really do have to be devoted to this art form. I'm just saying, you know, dancers of all the performing arts, they work the hardest, it takes the longest, it's the most competitive, and they get paid the least. They do, just on the, you know, it's actors and it's musicians and then it's dancers. But they really don't get, once they reach that top pinnacle, they really don't get that rewarded that much monetarily. There have been a few, you know, superstars like Baryshnikov and a couple of others, but even the principal dancer at the New York City Ballet, you know, they're not going to reach millionaire status. They do it because they are devoted to the art. And the reward is just being able to dance those Balanchine ballets. You know, that's the reward, being able to get the role. It's not really the money, though of course, you know, they would like to be paid more if they can, but it's a patron-supported art, really. I'm rambling. Dream. Gorgeous, gorgeous dream card. You could just meditate on this one. Family. I remember this card. It's beautiful, and I'm drawn elephants. I love elephants. In fact, elephants. I have an elephant family on my altar. They were actually my oldest son's plastic, kind of hard plastic elephants, but they are so lifelike. Plastic, rubber, yeah. And it's like a family. Well, there's Asian and the African elephants. I have 3 of them. This is beautiful. The family comes in all different shapes and forms. You know, definitely there's more iterations of the family, and that's a good thing. Forgiveness. Fun. Oh gosh, I remember my daughter doing some of these paint splatters in middle school and high school. Lots of fun to clean up. Gaia, and this is the cover of the box. And I do remember this card, the gift mermaid card. You know, if there's a mermaid in it, I'm gonna love it. I just love the artwork in this deck. Gratitude. Now please remember, if you're seeing any changes in the cards, let me know in the comments if you have the first edition. I'd really like to know. I would like to get my hands on the first edition, actually, just because I'm that way. Grounding. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can pick it up, but she's a ginger, a redhead, and she's got all those wonderful freckles on her face, but also in her body, in the skin. I love that. My 2 boys are gingers, but then my daughter has coloring that's more like this. My sons are like this, my daughter is like this, and that's because I have a Swedish father and I have a Mexican mother. But yeah, it's wonderful. Grounding. Guidance. We've got the tarot reader, oracle reader here. Awesome. Healing. What is she holding? A sort of Pandora's box. Oh, and if you can see, do you see her face? She's got tears streaming down her face. Try to bring that up close. You can just feel her pain. You can also feel that she's going to get through it, like most of us do with our challenges. Now this is pretty cool. This is a judgment card. 2 women encased in chains. There's a moth and crystals. They're having a kind of face-off. I'd like to read the book on this. I can't wait to read the book for all these cards. Knowledge. Look at this little fella in his little safe space, just devouring the book that he's reading. This is a very sweet card. Labyrinth. Again, I'm going to reiterate that the keywords are very unobtrusive. I've got my glasses on and I can barely, from this far, I can barely read it. But that's just old eyes. It's kind of the labyrinth of life, isn't it? Which way do I go? Leadership. I would vote for her. I don't care what she's running for. I would vote for her. Magic. She is conjuring up something, isn't she? Something powerful. And again, the detail in this artwork, I just love. Look. Do you see that? Do you see the freckles in her face? I just love that. See, that's more what my skin tone is like now, but more that I'm aging there. I guess you'd call them, instead of cute freckles, more like age spots, I guess, but I don't care. I've been making peace with them. Now I've gone practically 2 months without wearing a stitch of makeup. And that's okay. Mantra. Beautiful card. Meditate. Oh, I love this. Do you see her sitting on the lotus? All the colors. I think Ethony is partial to purples. Mirror. Again, see the purple? It matches with my cloth. And I actually, truthfully, that's why I picked this cloth, because I had a feeling that the color palette would go, a lot of the cards would go with this, so. Perseverance. What is that animal on her? Is that like a honey badger? And I don't know what she's been through, but she has one of those very cool artificial legs. It's, yes, you go, girl. Perspective. Lots of different types of perspective. We've got an artist's perspective here. Rebirth. I know Ethony is into fashion. You can tell that from her Bad Bitches Tarot, and so I always look at the fashion in her. I have these kind of like poncho loose cardigans, and they're just wonderful. Release. Just the colors and the detail in this deck. Do you see the blues and greens and purples in the bird's wings and body? Rescue from the depths of the water. So emotions, emotional turmoil. There's a hand there ready to help if you'll take it. Good thing she sees it. She's ready. Sanctuary. Oh, I would love this to have this view. Such an apt card right now, isn't it? Our homes are a sanctuary. I don't have this view, but I love my little sanctuary. And she's got everything she needs, a book, maybe a journal here, her coffee or tea, her crystals, her salt lamp, a candle. What else do you need, really? Really? What else in life do you need? Ooh, sensuality. Oh my gosh, she reminds me of Catherine Zeta-Jones in Chicago. That haircut and the face. Now I'm going to know this as the Catherine Zeta-Jones card. Yeah, her hair was exactly like that in that film. Shadow. I love the shading, the different shading. The face is dark, gets a little bit lighter here. The hands are lighter. And we've got phases of the moon going around. I love it. It's got kind of a high priestessy vibe to this card. Shapeshifter. Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. I'm just dying to read the book. We will pull one at the end. And these are in alphabetical order. So silence. But there are some keys. So maybe a Hierophant kind of vibe going on here. I'm not sure, but the keys to open this door, whatever on the other side of the door. Is she holding keys here? Or it almost looks like a tattoo, but if you can see that, oh, it looks like she's holding some keys. And then there's the keys up here. Simplicity. I got this as a postcard when I bought her Bad Bitches Tarot. It came with it. I just love this. She's got her guitar. It doesn't seem like she needs much else. And that is a cool guitar. Do you see it? I love it when musicians kind of either, well, I guess if they have enough money, they could commission a custom guitar like that, or if they're more artistic, you know, with handiwork, they can do it themselves. Solitude. Oh, she looks so happy. She's away from the party. Do you see those shadowed figures in the window? Looks like there's a party going on. But, you know, she's happier here right now, at least at this time. There's a time and place for solitude and reflection, and there's a time to connect. There's butterfly, fox. I think it's an appropriate card for this time. I really do. Song. Oh my gosh, I love all her singing bowls. This little cardinal. Just the colors, the detail in this card, her face, the facial expressions. Guys, I am so happy I was able to get this deck now. I am so happy. Sovereignty. These different goddesses. Surrender. This lonely little kayak. And then it looks like some whales. You do, if you're in that situation, you just realize how small you are in the grand scheme of things. Really. It's pretty amazing. The universe is so big. This world is so big. And there are so many things larger than ourselves. It just strikes you with awe. Treasure. I love this. The colors in this. Again, purple, a deep purple as a kind of a focal point. But the red, the brown red in the shell, the simplest things can be treasures. These are some of my treasures. Tarot cards are treasures. I don't have you know, expensive jewelry. The most expensive piece I have is my my wedding ring. But, you know, treasures, my photos of my kids, you know, up there with my treasures. If we're talking material treasures. I still have some of their favorite baby toys, you know. Each kid has a tub of stuff I can't part with. Trust. I'm kind of also a transformation, trusting that everything will turn, everything that you're about to go through, you know, you're going to be all right. Another card that's good for this time. You know, things are different right now, but we just have to have patience. Patience. That eventually everything will be okay, we'll come out stronger. Things will be different. But different isn't necessarily bad. Truth. She's gorgeous. Again, the purples, different shades of purples. Unplug. I think a lot of us are plugging in more just because we don't have that human-to-human interaction right now. But, you know, a balance of both is good. I mean, it's all about balance, isn't it? I see a lot of young, you know, millennials, not millennials, but more like, well, the younger millennials and the Gen Zs, you know, walking down the street, hooked to their phones. You know, it's like, I just wonder, okay, you can't walk down the street without being hooked to your phone. Enjoy the sunshine. Just kind of be in the moment, but so many of them are just, it's like they have the phone surgically attached to them. You know, I don't mean it to sound like criticizing or snarky, but I'm just, it's a different perspective. I'm coming from a different place. That's what it is. Vision, and she's got her third eye. I think this card was in the original deck, so I think I remember seeing this one. Wisdom. Yay. Finally. Okay, I will say, yes, this deck is the one thing I will say about this. Ethony is very conscious of putting her, of diversity, putting diversity in her decks as far as body type and a race. The one thing I hope I would like her and other card creators is to put age. Because on the whole, again, you saw very youthful, and you know, there's a bunch of us over 40, and I'm over 50, who use the cards. And we'd like to see us represented just a little bit, kind of where we are in life, because you're not here forever. And in fact, the older you get, the more you realize this youthful energy, youthful vibe in the course of a life. Say you're going to live the average lifespan. This is a very short time in your life. Very short. Most of it is spent on the other side. On the other side of 35, 40, 50. You know, if you are blessed to live a long and a healthy, fruitful life. So I wish that would be reflected more in oracle decks, in tarot decks. Yeah, that's just, you're going to hear me harp. That's my thing. That's my issue. Everybody has their thing. What they look for in cards, and that is my thing. Is it going to stop me, you know, having a youth-oriented deck going to stop me from buying a deck? Heck no. But I'm just saying, you know, we as card users, buyers, diviners, you know, we come... Yes, we come in all ages and shapes and sizes and races. So, but I am so pleased with this deck. Let's just, oh my gosh, I can't, I'm gonna zoom up a little bit because I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna shuffle these big bad boys. I can barely hold them, but you know, I don't care. I don't wish they were smaller because the illustrations on these are just beautiful. I don't like to ripple shuffle. Also, my I think I may have to just kind of at the corners a little bit to get a good shuffle, especially when they have edging like that. So just so I can do a little bit of a corner shuffle and get them shuffled. So let's just cut the deck, and we're going to pick a card here. I was just talking about this one. All right, so let's take a quick look at the guidebook. We'll go over the how it's laid out, but we're just going to look very quickly. So there is keywords here. So symbol, power plug, and chord, and then the keywords are connection, reality, nature, presence. So you have an awakened soul story, an awakened meaning, shadow meaning, affirmation, and personal reflections. So the shadow meaning of this card is overstimulation, hollow gratification, craving the approval of strangers. Oh my gosh, that's like social media. Technology addiction, escapism. Escapism isn't totally a bad thing, but you know, everything in moderation, right? Affirmation, I am connected to my highest and deepest self. Personal reflections, what connection is my soul really seeking right now? So I'm not going to read all of the awakened soul story or the meaning, but she gives you a lot. There is a lot here, and I love her writing, Ethony's writing. So we'll go the Awakened Soul Guidebook. Oh, she dedicated it to her son who awakened the Divine Mother within me. Aww. So there's a table of contents, the Awakened Soul, cleansing and charging your deck, ways to work with your oracle deck, the Awakened Soul Challenge, how to use this guidebook, who is Gaia, Awakened Soul Oracle Spreads, Awakened Soul Spread, you get the boundary spread, manifestation spread, lunar spread, three card spread, Awakened Soul Oracle cards and meanings, and then you get about the creator and about the artist. So it is an alphabetical order, which is great. And there is 125 pages to this bad boy. So there's at the end Ethony, beautiful Ethony right there. And oh my gosh, the artist Danielle Mulligan, she is, to me, she looks so young. They both look like babies. She's also from Australia. Ethony is originally from Australia, but she's in Canada now. She's a mother. Both are mothers. I just, I can't wait to, there's so much in this book. I love, If you're not aware of them, look at Ethony's Oracle Wednesdays that are on her YouTube channel. She does, you know, a three pile pick where she usually has a tarot card and an oracle card, or sometimes it's 2 oracles and a tarot card. She's always spot on. I love her perspective, and I just love this deck. If you already have it, again, I'm going to say, tell me what cards were changed. And yeah, I wish I had the original one so I could do a side-by-side, but I don't. That's the way things go. I'm just so happy and grateful to have this in my hands now. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a work of art. With most of my decks, and what the creators do, I'm so amazed. But this is, this could very well be my soul oracle. We shall see, but I've been wanting this and coveting this for a long time, and I'm so glad to have it. So that is the Awakened Soul Oracle deck by the beautiful Ethony Dawn. And so you can get it on her website right now. I don't know. Her Bad Bitches is available on Amazon. I don't know if this is. I haven't checked. As of now, I would probably guess that this would be only available on her website right now. So jump on it, because it could sell out again. And she's doing this independently. It looks like she's funding independently. You know, there's no barcode or anything. It's not like a mass market project. So let me know if this deck is in your wheelhouse. If it wasn't before, if it is now, leave a comment. And I'm still a fairly new channel, and I would really love a subscribe, a like, if you feel inclined to do so. I'm over 200 subscribers now, and I am very grateful to you for supporting this very small channel. I know there are a lot of fancier channels out there, and a lot of you know, just a little more flamboyant and entertaining. But basically what I want to do is give you a good look at the cards before you decide to purchase. And I always find those videos helpful for me when I'm deciding and I'm kind of on the fence. You don't have a lot of cards to look at on creators' websites or Etsy shops. And so a good walkthrough is very helpful. So I'm grateful to each and every one of you who takes some time to look at my, out of your busy day and what you need to do to look at one of my videos. And thanks from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you again really soon with another unboxing or video. And have a wonderful day.